Whoa, Bubble products. Have you guys heard of this brand, Bubble? My friend, M, she texted me and said, hey, all of the teens and tweens are raving about this new skincare brand, Bubble. I hope you know anything about it and I hope you review it. So today let's review the line. I'll probably do some videos where I talk about each individual product and maybe even compare them. But for now, let me just talk about the brand itself, Bubble. Bubble's gone viral on TikTok and Instagram. A lot of teens and tweens that are really excited about this brand because everyone's talking about it. It's done really well with their influencers and just pumping out videos online, short form videos, and people are just loving price. Packaging's really, you can say, cute, attractive. The young generations are really gravitating to them. So what I did is I went to Ulta around the holidays and I was hoping to find some products. Some were out of stock and I wasn't able to find all of them, but I picked up what I could. And they were all about $17 to $19 for each product, and they were really flying off the shelves according to the employee at Ulta Beauty. And so I was lucky enough to get the 2 moisturizers. I got the Bubble Level Up Balancing Moisturizer. I got the Bubble Slam Dunk Hydrating Moisturizer. And I got the Bubble Fresh Start Gel Cleanser, as well as their vitamin C serum, the Bubble Daydream Tone and Texture Serum Vitamin C plus Niacinamide. Where did I put the sunscreen? I bought the sunscreen, hold on. Okay, I'm silly. I found the Bubble Solar Mate Daily Mineral Sunscreen with broad spectrum SPF 40. This one here is one that I've already reviewed on TikTok, but let's talk about all these products right now. We have 5 products to go through, so let's go in order of how I would apply these products. So first would be the Bubble Fresh Start Gel Cleanser. It started off really nice gel cleanser. Gel cleansers I typically say are good for patients with oily skin. The gel is just really nice at picking up excess oil. Another gel cleanser that comes to mind that I think is really well done is Neutrogena's Hydro Boost Gel Cleanser. That one I use a lot, right? I have that at home. My wife likes it. I like it. It doesn't feel like it overdoes it. Your skin still feels nice and hydrated and moisturized afterwards. Kind of like with CeraVe, I always work with them because they're always trying to find that balance, right? We got to remove the excess oils, the impurities, debris, all the sebum in your pores, but you don't want to overdo it and strip your skin of its natural oils and really dry out your skin barrier and makes it feel tight. You don't want squeaky clean, right, when it comes to a cleanser. This one, unfortunately, made my face feel squeaky clean for the last few times I've used it, right? I bought this over a month ago, right, this product. And I did not like it. It was just way too drying. It felt too tight, my face afterwards. And I have combination skin, meaning I have an oily T-zone and dry cheeks. And it swings more to the dry side in the wintertime. And it was just not good for my skin. So I would rather use, like say, CeraVe's Hydrating Facial Cleanser or Cetaphil's Gentle Skin Cleanser, or even Roche Posay's Polarian Hydrating Cleanser, right? Those are my favorite cleansers in the wintertime. This one, not it. It does have soothing ingredients like aloe. It has glycerin, which is hydrating. It has lavender and spearmint leaf. I take caution in brands that really push botanical ingredient. I always say all natural does not mean all safe, right? You guys know this. So I like to say that because I always say poison ivy is natural and look what it can do to your skin, right? So you can get an allergic reaction to any botanical ingredient. So when I hear spearmint leaf, like why? You know, spearmint tea is good if you drink it for like hormonal acne for females, if you have PCOS and you want some help with that jawline acne, spearmint tea is good for that. But spearmint leaf in your cleanser, lavender, I know lavender essential oils can cause an allergic contact dermatitis in a lot of patients. So, you know, I'm like, I don't know if I like that fully. Gluconolactone I do like. It's a nice gentle exfoliant. So I like that, but maybe, I don't know, there's something else that really stripped my skin and felt it leaving tight and squeaky clean, which I don't like. So I gotta give this one a 5 out of 10. Sorry, Bubble. I also wanna say that this brand is good. It's incorporating good ingredients, and it's also engaging younger generations to get into skincare, which I'm all for. I do think that's a great mission, and I think that they're running a good business with great marketing. But I think it's definitely worth my money to go jump in to see what my friends' kids are getting into, and maybe in the future my kids will get into. Gel cleanser was a no for me. Next, after cleansing, you would want to apply a serum, whether it's hyaluronic acid, like say Vichy's hyaluronic acid, you can put it on the damp skin, or you can put on a vitamin C serum with niacinamide. Now, vitamin C serums are one of my favorite things to put on in the morning because vitamin C, as you guys know, is an antioxidant that fights free radical damage, oxidative stress from pollution, sunlight. So I love using this in addition to sunscreen because they're going to protect my skin from aging and dark spots and such. So niacinamide is another nice ingredient that's kind of a jack of all trades. I would say niacinamide serums alone is not enough for me to say it's amazing, it's going to help cure melasma or hyperpigmentation, but it's a nice supplemental ingredient, right? It's like the Batman and Robin relationship is Robin all the time. It's going to be in there with your retinol. I love that. It's going to be in your moisturizer. It can be in your cleansers, like, you know, La Roche Posay might have it in their cleansers, and then also the retinol, you know, the Retinol B3. That's nice to have niacinamide with it. Skin Better Science will have niacinamide in their products, like their Alpha Ret, one of my favorite retinoids out there. Olay Retinol 24 will also have niacinamide in it. And then Cetaphil recently has kind of rebranded themselves and started to incorporate vitamin B5, panthenol is the other name, into their products, as well as niacinamide or vitamin B3 and glycerin. So this one has niacinamide, which is known to help with decreasing sebum production. It's anti-inflammatory. It can also help brighten the skin and decrease dark spots. By itself, I don't know if it really does it well, but it's great to have in with your vitamin C serum. I think that's a great idea for Bubble to have niacinamide with their vitamin C. Only thing I have with this product though is that I always say teenagers, kids do not need vitamin C serum. They need sunscreen, they need moisturizer, but they never need a vitamin C serum. So for all the young viewers out there, just know you don't need a vitamin C serum right now. Save your money, save your parents' money. This has some interesting ingredients that I'd say are good for an adult like myself who has hyperpigmentation, freckles, sunspots. We can use the Daydream by Bubble, but for the teenagers out there, you don't have to use it. Please don't use it, because let's look at the ingredient list. So this is, you know, the cleanser was $17 for 4.2 fluid ounces. That's the gel cleanser. The Daydream is 1 fluid ounce, which is standard for a vitamin C serum, but it's $17. What a great price, right? That's awesome. That's like Naturium's vitamin C serum. It's like 20 bucks at Target. This, 17. Very, very affordable. It has glycerin, which is great. It's hydrating. It's a humectant that draws in water. Niacinamide, alpha-arbutin, which works on decreasing dark spots. It works on tyrosinase, so it will try to halt the production of melanin. So alpha-arbutin we do see in quite a bit of products that want to brighten the skin. Tranexamic acid, TXA. I don't want my kids applying TXA to their face. Whether they're a teenager or a tween, you know, an adolescent, they shouldn't be putting tranexamic acid on their face. Tranexamic acid is a great ingredient in topical formulations to help reduce dark spots, but it's also used as a pill by dermatologists and plastic surgeons for decreasing dark spots, specifically in melasma. It's a very powerful medication as a pill that will reduce dark spots, but there are risks to it, right? So if you have someone who's bleeding, say postpartum hemorrhage, your doctor might use TXA to help reduce the bleeding. It increases clot formation. So it slows down the bleeding or halts the bleeding. Now, in a healthy individual, there are reports of people getting clots from oral tranexamic acid. It's rare, but it's still possible. I'm not saying that a cream or a serum can do that, but it's just an unnecessary ingredient for our kids, right? So even more so. I say vitamin C serum, that's not dangerous, but it's not necessary. TXA probably won't cause the clots, but why would we have our kids use that, right? So I asked my wife today, would you want your daughter, 10-year-old daughter or 14-year-old daughter putting TXA on her face? And she's internal medicine doc. She's like, no. But for us adults, fine, use this. This is something you could use. And I just want to show you the texture here. So we got not watered down like a full-on serum in a dropper bottle, but it's in a convenient pump. No offensive smells. And it's very lightweight because it's a serum. Now on the face, I applied it after cleansing. It rubs in well, didn't pill, and it layered well with the subsequent moisturizers you would apply, you know, after this. Moisturizer and then a sunscreen. So it seems okay. I don't know the percentage of the ascorbic acid in this product. And I actually have to look up and see if the vitamin C in this is even ascorbic acid. So actually, let me pause and make sure that there is ascorbic acid in this, or is there a derivative? But otherwise, they have other nice ingredients like ceramides, licorice root extract, which also works on hyperpigmentation, marshmallow root extract, which is a perennial herb. I was looking this up. It might have some wound healing properties. And there was also a study in rats that showed that it could help with wound healing. The ascorbic acid, let me go look into that. I'll be right back. All right, now I know why I just kind of brushed over it on the list. It's the sodium ascorbyl phosphate. It's a vitamin C derivative. It's not ascorbic acid, which means it's probably, you know, fairly stable, but how do we know if it's truly that active? Unsure, right? So when it comes to derivatives, we need more information on how well these derivatives perform. Ascorbic acid we know works very well, it's active, but it's also very labile. But I usually say shoot for about 10 to 15% for ascorbic acid itself. This one does not have ascorbic acid, which is a very active form of vitamin C. It just has a derivative. So I gotta say this serum, I gotta give it about a 7.5 out of 10. I think it's introducing people to great ingredients like TXA, alpha-arbutin, adults now, not your kids, and vitamin C, niacinamide. It has a lot of good goodies in it for a very affordable price. And if you can tolerate it and you're seeing results, go right ahead. I don't see any dangers in this, but I like the price. And 1 fluid ounce, $17, you can't beat that. And the 1 fluid ounce is very much standard to see that for vitamin C serums. For me personally, I'd rather go for the vitamin C, E, and ferulic acid combo like Maylove, SkinCeuticals CE Ferulic, Dermatology, vitamin C, E plus F. Those for me are a little bit more appealing. I do like the studies behind having that synergistic effect of vitamin C, E, and ferulic acid. Next, now we have the 2 moisturizers. I bought both of them. They looked really fun because I like that pump dispenser, flower pump. The level up is 1.7 fluid ounces. They go about $16, $17 for 1.7 fluid ounces. It's a pretty good deal for a facial moisturizer. It has niacinamide, which we talked about is great, especially if you're acne prone skin. You want something lightweight and with niacinamide. So this one is very lightweight. It's like a gel texture and it has zinc PCA, which I say is like a zinc salt. It's pyrrolidone carboxylic acid. So this is great for decreasing sebum production. It has yarrow extract, which is a flowering plant that is known to be anti-inflammatory. They do claim they have blue light damage repair from a super protein. And it has glycerin, which we love. It has squalane, which is hydrating and moisturizing. Vitamin E and primrose oil. So again, it has to throw in a little bit of botanical ingredient in there. So this is the dispenser. A cute little flower that comes out. And you see how lightweight this is? It's a gel texture. Very lightweight. And I think it's impressive that it doesn't pill. Like I've used a lot of moisturizers that have pill where it just gets all clumped up. This, I don't see that at all. So this is really nice. And it doesn't have any offensive smells. This is good. I like this one a lot. So I actually gotta give this one an 8 out of 10. I think Bubble did a great job with this moisturizer. And I might even, my patients come in who are on my prescription acne medications and they wanna use this, I'm gonna say go right ahead. It's lightweight. I don't see anything offensive in it. So I think their moisturizers are spot on. Good job, Bubble, on that. Next would be the Slam Dunk. Slam Dunk is a thicker texture. It's their hydrating moisturizer, 1.7 fluid ounces, for about $16. And this one's thicker than the Level Up, the one we just talked about, as aloe leaf juice, which is an antioxidant. And it also has vitamin E, avocado oil, which avocado oil is quite soothing and nourishing. I like it in my Kiehl's eye cream. This one has the avocado in it, and I just love that for my around the eyes. It has glycerin, shea butter, evening primrose oil, Hoya lacunosa flower extract. And I was trying to look up like why are they so proud of this ingredient. And I was trying to look up for any studies or evidence behind this flower extract, and I couldn't find anything of significance on PubMed, of course. So a lot of these botanical ingredients might have more anecdotal evidence, but not so much hard evidence and studies. So Kind of looks like a dollop of mayo. I'll have to practice my bubble game there, but there you go. Much thicker, much more, feels more nourishing. I'd rather use this one in the winter time when I want a thicker moisturizer. So I like this one a lot. I have to give this one also an 8 out of 10. Nothing offensive when it smells wise. It rubs in really well, also doesn't pill, layers well with the serums and then also the subsequent sunscreens you put over this. Skin feels nice and silky smooth, 8 out of 10. Gotta say, Bubble did a good job with this one. No niacinamide in this one though, like the Level Up had niacinamide. This one I did not see it, but that avocado oil I think is working really nice in this moisturizer. Now lastly, of course, Dr. SPF has to talk about the Solar Mate. This daily mineral sunscreen is zinc only. It's only a mineral sunscreen. You're worried about your kids using chemical UV filters because chemical UV filters have been found to go into the bloodstream and go systemic. And you want to stick with mineral ingredients only. This one only has zinc. It has ginseng extract, raspberry seed extract, which they're using for the antioxidant properties, cocoa seed extract, glycerin, and also says that it has blue light protection without it being a tint. You know, usually we say iron oxides are needed for a tint. This one does not have iron oxides, but this one is quite an interesting sunscreen. I do like it. I think it's close to being a really good sunscreen, but I have to give it a 7 out of 10 because this is the big thing. As soon as it comes out of the pump, it smells like feet. It smells like stinky feet, and I just do not like that. I have a hard time putting this on my face. When you work it in though, that smell goes away, but it's pretty offensive. It has a sour smell to it. And so it's quite off-putting for me. I like that it's impressive. It reminds me of Coco Kind's sunscreen where it's zinc only. And it rubs in really well with very little white cast. I think if you had deeper skin tones, you might notice some white cast with this, but for me, I think it's good. This one was close to being great. It's not water resistant, it's SPF 40, so we always want to go for SPF 30 and above, but 40 is just fine. And it was close to being great. It's just the smell. I don't know what happened with the smell, but oh, it is quite off-putting. So Bubble, maybe got to work on that a little bit. I think what you're trying to do here is to get more teenagers to get into sunscreen and using sunscreen on a regular basis. That's a great thing. So I support Bubble. I think Bubble is a good brand right now for our younger generations. It's affordable. It's fun to go to Ulta and shop for makeup, skincare. It is cool to have a very popular brand amongst these younger generations. So thumbs up to the brand. I just have to say again, kids, probably teenagers, adolescents, you only need a cleanser, moisturizer, sunscreen. You don't need the vitamin C serums until you're about mid-20s and up. You don't need a retinol unless your dermatologist tells you to use a certain retinoid for acne. But for now, your foundation is cleanser, moisturize, sunscreen. So I'd say cleanser-wise, I probably skip on this one, but really look into their moisturizers. And maybe this smell is more subjective and people don't mind it, but use a sunscreen that you love. I think this is they did a great job making it a lightweight zinc oxide sunscreen, which is hard to find because zinc is notorious for causing that thick white cast paste on your face. So I'm gonna keep talking about Bubble, and just to let you know again, this was not a sponsored video. I bought these all at Ulta, and I even had to special order the sunscreen because it was out of stock, and they shipped it to me within a couple of days. It was really quick, so good job Ulta on that. Please like the video, please share with your friends and kids who are into skincare, and please subscribe to the channel. I'll see you guys for the next video. Peace.